not crossing? Okay, you're just standing. You're standing near the road. That's fine. We're going down the hill. Whee! I mean, I don't really need the signal because I'm only allowed to turn left there, but that's fine. So one thing I also did a little bit of research on, you can go, when looking at parts for the car was whether or not to go catalytic converter or decat the car, and then also, of course, run a little bit richer on a custom tune, and then potentially shoot fire and stuff. And at first I'm like, oh, that sounds really cool, but it's only really easy to do that if your car is registered in an area where you're not constantly having to do like checks where to see if your car passes like emissions tests or whatever. And the moment they see your car doesn't have a catalytic converter, your chances of passing drastically go down. Drastically go down. Your odds at sacrifice. Has anyone seen that before? That's a funny one. So yeah, I really, really wanted to go with Decat, but in the end I decided, heck, this car is still a daily, might as well make it easy to keep it legal and go with just a catted J-pipe instead. And then sometime down the line, maybe decat it and put maybe an external wastegate with some headers on and do some other crazy stuff. But for now, 315 horsepower, still pretty reasonable, but still much faster than what it is out of the box. 10 more horsepower than the SGI, so that's kind of cool. But it's still got the FA20. The only complaint that I think any Subaru guys will have about it is that it doesn't sound like a WRX STI or even WRXs of old. You know, blah, 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 sounds like an Evo, this and that. But I'm trying to figure out why a car sounding like an Evo is a bad thing, even if it's a Subaru, you know? Like, why is that so terrible? I mean, yeah, I get it, it's like the rival of the Subaru, but at the same time, the Evo isn't around anymore. So we need to fulfill that somehow by having a car that sounds like it. And since Mitsubishi isn't going to give us an Evo, why not Subaru just do what Mitsubishi doesn't want to do anymore? Because Mitsubishi are fucking insane or backwards in the head. It's actually kind of warm in here. Why is it so warm? Oh, have I got the heat on? Jesus Christ. That would be why. Sorry if it's really shaky in the camera, guys. Can I turn right here? Maybe. I could be wrong, but that felt like a really smooth pull to me. No gears grinding, the shift felt kind of quick. Hopefully that actually translated well into the video. I'm actually looking forward to editing that now. I'll just clip that one part and just save it in treasure it forever. I should also probably, we want to put the eye doctor in here now. There we go. Just so that yeah, start this. This probably thinks I'm going the other direction. Okay, we're back. Oh, I hate it when people call me when I don't want them to. I hate phone calls in general. It's just a pet peeve. Oh, no, turn down the fan. Actually, just turn the fan off. It's not exactly hot. The only reason why I was feeling hot was because of the heater, which I didn't need. Does the GPS know where I'm going? It seems to. Maybe. No, it doesn't seem to be perfectly honest. Start new route. Why do I not have a connection? Why is my GPS not connecting? Now the GPS isn't even turning on. Oh, technology, are you really going to make me late to a doctor appointment? Simulating a drive is really useless because it just assumes you're going to make all the correct turns. But if you start out going the wrong way, that's absolutely worthless. Oh, good, it wants me to turn right. it wants me to turn here. Whee. Okay. Everything is fine. What's even cooler is that even after doing that pull, I can't smell like a burning clutch, which means I didn't completely mess anything up. So I did something right, supposedly. It would appear this light is not going to change. Ah. Moments after I say that, it deigns to change. I still don't know how I'm going to install the QWERTY Type S blow-off valve as well. I want to, but it requires a little bit of fiddling around because I need an adapter that I need like some kind of weird adapter flange for the in order to get the Type S blow-off valve on. So I'll need one that's the same size as the stock blow-off valve that can then connect to the Type S, so I can put it more or less in the stock location of the blow-off valve instead of having to weld the Type S BOV on somewhere weird. I think that would be, obviously that's much better than welding, so I'm trying to research that right now, but in order to do that I need to measure the stock blow-off valve, which requires getting underneath the car and pulling the stock blow-off valve off somehow to find out what the heck it is. And eventually I'll be able to do that, but it won't be the first mod I do because I don't know how much that's going to cost. It could be either stupidly expensive or understandably cheap. For now, I think I'll just add more horsepower to the car. I'm assuming when I go from 270 horsepower to 315 or more, I'll be able to feel a difference when I do pulls. I hope. I think that'll be really cool. Oh, we don't need to be in 6th. Stupid GPS made me go the wrong way from the start. One thing, and I don't know how much louder the car is going to get, but by changing the exhaust system, I know for a fact the car is going to be a little bit louder. I don't know how much. Getting louder isn't really like an interest of mine. I'm never going to make a modification in order to make the car louder. That's not my concern. I want it to sound better. But I'm pretty sure when I put the exhaust on, the car will definitely be louder. And, but I just hope it won't be too loud, legally. I'm gonna be late for my appointment, which is so stupid. The stupid GPS. It said it was simulating the drive, which I figured, okay, I don't know what that means, but it's giving me directions. So I thought, it'll take me to where I need to go. But it assumed I was facing the correct way and never corrected itself. And so even when I kept driving, it just assumed I was making the turns that it wanted me to do in order to get there. And it had no idea I was going further and further away because I didn't have a connection. And there was no way to make it connect to anything. I had to turn it off and on while still in the car, which isn't exactly the safest thing in the world. That being said, I'm probably always going to use Garmin for my GPS needs. Despite whatever just happened, it's still very useful. Trying to make up time. I'm going really far over the speed limit and I'm not passing anybody. I'm passing no one. I'm in the passing lane. In order to pass people in the passing lane, I need to go more than 15 over the speed limit. Ain't that a mystery? It's 1:02 and my appointment was at 1. That's really fucking annoying. Okay, well, I made it, kind of. I will see you guys in another video. I hope you all enjoyed this weird kind of vlog, stress, driving around, update video thing. I have no idea what this is gonna end up being in terms of it being a video. However, that is something I can be concerned about when I'm editing it, and I can make it viewable. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am Tom, the Racing Joker, and I will see you all in future videos. Signing out, stay crazy, all that stuff. Bye.